Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh, my desk is still drying. I was working with Brusho last night, and man, I made a mess. I really did. Crazy. So, welcome again. I'm Sandy from Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I did. Very busy and fun. We had a team meeting on Saturday with my upline, and I think there was about 19 or 20 of us. It was fantastic. So anyway, let's get to it. You may be wondering why this is here. Now you know what I do. Floral frames and the foliage framelets. Say that fast 10 times. That's what I'm going to use today. This is from the annual catalog, and last week I was looking for a specific stamp, and I was flipping through. I keep mine. I'll do it this way for you, but in my cabinet so I can see the names, and I'm like and I pulled this one out and I went, oh, that's next week's video for sure. I have not inked this up enough. So what we're going to use on this card is this frame and this sentiment, keeping it simple. Oh, actually, and these little flowers here. So the only dies I use this time are here and here. Now, having said that, check in during the week, because I will be posting more cards using this set. Today I have an appointment, so we're making one card. We're going to do it fast. So I have gone ahead and cut the paper. I'll give you the measurements later, and embossed it using black embossing powder. Heat embossing. Excuse me. And I'm just going to bring out my blends and color real quick. This does not take long. The reason I like heat embossing, now you can do this using Memento Black. You don't have to heat emboss, but I'm doing it because of the video, is I can watch me go out of the line, because this helps me not go out of the lines. I don't usually color this far away from myself, so let's see how I do. I always turn the paper to make it easier for me to color. If it's not a comfortable position, then you'll have to move and make it easier to color. We all have a specific way that we like doing this. Oh, I'm quiet today. The house is quiet. The dogs aren't here. It's so quiet. I like it. Now all we need is some warmer temperatures to come back. They'll be back. And then we'll be complaining it's too hot, right? Well, I like the cooler temperatures. I just don't like being cold. I think I've said that like 100 times. And I have my morning frog. It is not gone yet. One of my lights is flickering, so let's just turn that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you're watching the replay, that's fine. Be sure to say hi. If you like the card, of course, let me know. Coloring doesn't. It's funny, when I did this on the when I did this sample, I did a sample first to see if I liked the card. It went so fast, probably because I wasn't talking. But just those gaps in conversation, you know. It's so quiet. I'm also excited because I'm always excited. There's always something wonderful happening. I had fun. Oh, well, let's start at the beginning. So yesterday I volunteered at, I have to tell you this. For those who haven't seen this on my Facebook page, okay, my personal page, I volunteer at a school for the Nutrition for Learning program. It's a breakfast program to make sure all kids have had a good breakfast, good start to the day. So the volunteer that I was working with, he's new to me. He was just moved from a different day, and he had his son there, and he's a little kindergarten child. So I forget if I said this, kindergarten to grade 8. Anyway, so we got talking, and okay, so how long have you been volunteering? Blah blah blah, the whole bit. And he said to me, I kid you not. Watch me not remember the exact words. So what grade are your kids in? Something to that effect. And I'm like, they don't go to the school because they're 29 and 20. So I consider that a huge, huge compliment because I'm turning 60 this year. And as much as I've always been one of those, you know, you don't need to know my age, whatever. It's just a number. I don't feel it. I don't look it. I act it sometimes. I'm young at heart, you know, when you feel that you've just got, you have a zip in your step, you know, you're spunky, you're happy. Like I said, I don't feel, if you can feel your age, I don't feel my age. So, yes, my birthday's not till December. I am accepting cards and gifts throughout the year. Wink, wink. I say that jokingly because my kids always say, so what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't need anything. Cards are nice though. Okay, stop flickering. That light's driving me crazy. I hope that's not like bothering you because it's bothering me. That's probably because it's in my face. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, how neglectful of me. The first color we used for the blends, that was Lovely Lipstick, and I believe that's the light. And this will be Granny Apple Green in the light. Two colors that make me very happy. Very, very happy. They're spunky. Alrighty, so just going to take a moment. There we go again. And color these in. Oh, that is a leaf under there. I just noticed that. It's kind of an odd shape. It doesn't take long, and I'm not going to do a ton of blending. I'm just adding color. I can add in a second line of the same color and just make it a little bit darker, and it just kind of gives it some, pardon me, good gracious, it gives it some depth of color. Anyway, leaves aren't all the same color. You know, they not. Let's compare it to our hair. You know, even though we may have blonde hair or brown hair, there's other colors in our hair. Okay, so wasn't that easy? Yes, I missed a spot. Hang on, I missed a spot. I will fix up any missed spots. This is so far away from me. It feels like it's far away. I can't lean in any further. Well, I could. But I will fix up any oopsies. You get the idea. The sentiment I chose, again, that is the Wishing You the Best out of the same set. So in my last few videos, you'll note that I have been trying to use all one set. So you can see that you don't have to have a ton of things. You know I'm going to stamp it over to the side. Just deciding which direction I want this to go. You know, I feel like those should face up, but I like them facing down, so I'm going to go with that. This I am going to move closer to myself so I don't goof up the stamping. Now, this is the Memento ink, and I re-inked it last night, so this should be good and dark. And because this is a circle, if I happen to be off kilter just a little bit, it's really not going to matter. I am not off kilter. Yeehaw! All right, we are done with that color. There. Okay, so I'm using a, well, no, I'm not. Wait a minute. I'm using a base of Whisper White, and I have a layer of Lovely Lipstick because I thought that would look pretty. So I'm going to show you a couple alternatives before I put it together. So let's say I took this Whisper White piece, plain as it is, and put that on top. Okay, it's not glued on, so it's not exactly straight. It's pretty, but it's a little boring. Okay, so let's step that up just a little bit. Same base, okay, same layer, but oh no, and I don't remember the name of it. This is in the Occasions catalog. Oh my gosh, what's the name of this? Nope, and I didn't write it down. I remembered when I was writing my little cheat notes that I would want to write that down, but I like the little dots that they're all different. They go any direction too, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that stepped it up a bit. Let's do some adhering and get a better idea of what we're looking at. So, okay, so I'm using the Tombow, and as I always say, you don't have to use a ton, and you don't need to get like right up to the edge because it will gush out. Seriously. I'll give you the dimensions later today. Like I said, I have an appointment, so I will go back in, or if I have time before I go. You never know. Probably later. I don't like to rush because then I'll forget something. Guaranteed. All right, so you can see the Tombow better when it's not the white paper because, of course, it's white. You see that fine bead? That is all you need. If you find making the lines aren't the best for you, you can dot it like this. If that works better for you, do that. Okay? Want to make sure that whatever you're doing is comfortable for you. Okay, so whenever I'm making a card, I find it, and I know what I'm going to do, or I have questions. If I know I'm not changing the base, I like where it is. Let me just use my wiggle time and move that a little bit. Okay. There, nice and even. And let me make sure. This is just helping to adhere it. Okay, so that stepped it up a bit, didn't it? But still, I don't know. It's a little boring. See a little piece there, we go. Still a little bit not my thing. So let's bring in a little bit more. So as mentioned, I had used, let me bring them in again. I also stamped or heat embossed these pieces here and die cut them. And I'm just going to quickly color in these 3 little flowers. I was going to do both, and last night I got a little bit ahead of myself and colored in those. You know, see the paper, color the paper. There we go. I guess the other reason I heat embossed is because it just is so striking against the black embossed. Just even a little bit more than it is just with plain stamping. But again, plain stamping and then coloring with this, no big deal. Okay. Oh, somebody's here. Hello. Hi, Teresa. How are you today? Welcome. Welcome to my little video. Now, if you missed the beginning of the video, you want to go back and see what we're doing. So anyway, so here we are with the pieces. Now, I'm going to adhere these on top, but, and this goes back to my paper quilling, where we manipulate and bend paper to our will. You will bend to my will. So let's do some of that. I just want to give it more dimension. I suppose you could use your, you could use the bone folder, but these are pretty small pieces. Actually, that works if you use the point. That's kind of the same way we would curl ribbon as well. So that's going to go there. Let's curl this one while we're here. And now I had this idea. I was watching someone do a similar card, and when she did this part, she did cut this so she could bend better. Bend the pieces. We all like a little bit of dimension on our cards. Alrighty. And I can always fluff that up later too. Alright, a little bit of glue here. And on these 3 flowers, don't really need much. And I suppose I could use my glue dots, but today, I'm trying to avoid getting gluey. As it is, I have, oh, it's almost gone. My fingers were blue last night because I was using the blue color in the brusho. That's one of the, I will show you that card when it's done and post that again, as mentioned. Okay, so it's getting there. You can see how, if I turn it, oh, actually, if I just leave it for a second, I know there's a bit of delay, so I'm not sure that you can see that while I'm talking, I don't get to see what I'm doing. So that's getting better. But with the black here, I decided, why not add some ribbon? I know I haven't been a huge ribbon person, but I'm liking it. And where's my, oh, you know what? It's not in this room. Okay, that's fine. I was making a bunch of thank you cards and minding the dogs at the same time. And I thought, well, I can take what I need, finish the cards in the living room, not my usual place. And they let me, by the way, because the puppy is pretty bouncy. Yeah, he's a bouncy puppy. A big bouncy puppy. Anyway, I left my my snail adhesive there. This is the boring part where you get to watch me take the dimensional backs off. How exciting is that? Alrighty. Now, hopefully this works, and if I need to, oh, wow. Popping good fun. Okay, so there's the top. So what I want to do is make this little ziggy-zag thing. And I'm going to put a little extra out the side. I found last night my scissors weren't very sharp. In other words, they all need a sharpening. All my scissors need to be sharpened. Gone are the days when I had my fabric only scissors and never touched anything. Can't say that's how it is these days. Normally I would have just done a little ziggy zag here or on the paper itself. Okay, so I do need a dimensional here to have the ribbon stick to something. Okay, and I only want a slight overhang, and I'll show you why. There. That one's a little longer than I want, so the good news is you just pull it up. If you push that down just a little bit. Now the ribbon, you don't have to add the ribbon, but I just felt like it needed something, and I wanted it to go the other direction. Gasp. Okay. Isn't that funny? You think you've got it straight. Oh, that one's a good sticky. Ugh. Come off of there. Ugh. Push that one down a little hard, I think. Okay. You know how visually, you know, how we're like, we read from left to right. So what I really wanted to do was start this on the left. So I did that bass-ackward. Uh-oh, I think I said a bad word. My apologies. My apologies. Okay. Oh, you know the other thing? Don't let me forget. I say that, but I have it written down that I need to announce the who won the cards from last week. I can tell you that to get in the draw, all you have to do is share my video. And I send you the cards that I made that week. And now last week I just made the one like this week, so I will include a second card because that's the way I am. Okay, and I want one more dimensional. Why not? Dimensionals are not expensive, and they're helping me out here because I've left some equipment in the other room. Okay, this will make more sense. Going from side to side that way. Okay, let's do our best. Oh, I hope you're liking the card. These are my like mini scissors, so I'm not getting the best cut. I can't, oh, or can I? No, I can't, I don't know where the other ones are. So you can see how this hang on, talking and cutting at the same time, apparently not one of my things. Okay, so that just added that extra little oomph to the card. So we kind of took it from plain all the way up to that's a lot prettier. I'm not backing this at all. Is that straight? A little crooked. Good news is you can just adjust it. I find when I have an embossed piece like this, it's a whole lot easier to pick the paper back up. There we go. That is our card from today. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Like I said, I will post pictures during the week. This was the original. Oh, good, and I did do it the same way. Good. Had something to work off of, but this time I didn't need it too much. Okay. Oh, okay. So the winner of the cards from last week is Jan. Jan placed an order on my, that's 2 weeks in a row. Placed an order on my, through my website, which was awesome. So share the video and or make a purchase. Your name goes into the draw. Everybody gets the same number of ballots. So thank you so much for watching. I'm off to my next destination this morning, and have a wonderful week. Okay, bye-bye.